Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Good left there. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Well, he goes to the gut with the right hand. Wow, just like the old timers, a four-punch combination. And that's what fighters do. Good, solid right hand lands. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
You got this one.
Combination to the head. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Big. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. End of the round here. And you can see that label of volume puncher was made for this guy as the punch stats prove true.
Yeah, he doesn't care really where he hits you. It makes you think of those stories you used to hear in the old days. Maybe your grandfather, maybe your father talked about Rocky Marciano. Loved that guy, former heavyweight champion of the world. He'd hit you anyway. He didn't care. Back of the head, he hit you on the arms, and he started breaking you down. This guy doesn't care. He just throws.
Good way to protect the midsection. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Big. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. A headshot blocked. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Bell. Halfway through round number 2. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Scores well to the head with the right hand. No head movement, and he's getting tagged. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. There it is! A sharp, knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown.
1, 2.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Count down the final moments of this round. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, Typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out of them?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You drop. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Relax, relax.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Big. Big's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Bell's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round.
Yeah, focus. Uppercut.
And yet another jab lands. Big's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Good job.
10 seconds to go in this round. Bell's been hurt by that shot. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
Breathe. I need to see the combinations from you. There you go. All right, let's throw the combinations. This fight is way too close. Let's throw the 1, 2, 3.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw a straight right down the middle. Okay, listen. Body and head, body and head. Double up on your punches. Double up your body punches.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano, you know, The Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Good combination landing there. Halfway through round number 4.
Focus.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Able to land the jab. A hammering hook by Bells, hurt by a big shot. Big's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. And look at that. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent, because he got careless here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bell's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. And opponent with the overhand right. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Bell's a seasoned pro, and old pros tend to fall into the same patterns. Nothing has changed with him stylistically since he's been knocked down in this fight.
Well, that falls right into that pattern or that cliche where old dogs can't be taught new tricks. Well, right now, he's going to have to come up with a trick or two, maybe, to survive this moment.
Good block there by Big. Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Bell's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Good, strong combo.
Stay away from those.
Scored well with that. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm.
Oh, that's got to hurt. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Final 10 seconds. Teddy, what advice would you be giving to this charge if you were training him, knowing he's coming off of a good solid effort in that last round and likely is up in a close fight?
Well, you know, sometimes I'm not sure what to tell a guy, but I know what not to tell him. I wouldn't tell him he's up. I wouldn't tell him to let up. That's one thing for sure. I tell him keep doing the same things you're doing. Stay right with it.
He fires off the combination there and it lands. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
And still accurate with that jab. That's a well-scored left hand by Big. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Nice 1-2 by Bell. Big's well off the mark that time. Well-placed double jab. There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
end of the round, I do believe that he was able to take. But his opponent is there stride for stride. This is going to be a close fight. Teddy, where do you have him on the scorecards? Is he up?
Yeah, I have him slightly ahead. But as you said, very close fight. And the kind of fight where you let up for a moment, you're going to lose it.
Good job fighting from the outside. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Bell's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Little head hunting with the left. Big right hand. Good accuracy with that uppercut. He is stunned, but somehow has the wherewithal to hang on.
Keep moving.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Big. Bell's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Bell. And now he's targeting upstairs. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Fires right back at him. Bell's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. And we come to the end of the round.
This is yours. You hear me?
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that, yes, he's up, but if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
Well, his opponent is a real tough guy. He doesn't get discouraged, continues to come with a fast pace, and a guy like that, you never count out.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Bell's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Scores up top with a left. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Bell's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
And round 8 comes to an end.
Keep it simple.
You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice-looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
You got this.
There's a straight right hand. He gets off with a combination up top. He scores with the left. What a great job. He gave one right back in. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by. And he's looking to tie up. Really brought it that time. A 4-punch combination. Oh, and there you go. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Bell's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. He just missed that shot up top.
Keep pushing.
Doubling up the jab now. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Wow, is he defensively sound.
That's it. Dig in deep. Dig in deep. You got it in you, champ. You got it. Nice work. He's hurt. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him.
This is round number 10, scheduled for 10. Keeping his hands up, getting away. And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Able to dismiss it. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Bell's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So, as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Big. Bell's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Time to bring it home. Final minute of the final round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And you see what he can do. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Solid. Wow. He goes down again.
For the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Big's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Bell's power makes it a knockout.
reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great... Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good-looking two-punch combination there. Oh, and he's got something for him. And now you see him scoring. Did you see that? Oh, he's got to beat the count of 10 here. King's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Big uppercut right on the mark. Good. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Commits to the straight right. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Well-targeted two-punch combo by King. Bad intention to stop. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song.
Solid. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Final 10 seconds of round number one. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. That's the kind of round that tells you all you need to know about what kind of fight this is. Back and forth action, both guys hurt.
That's the kind of round that you better make sure that you did all your work in the gym, that you're in shape, because more to come.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who's just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, What sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball, everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Solid straight right hand. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Flush right hand to the head. Well, this is just a reckless offensive attitude by him now. Remember, he went down earlier. He was clearly affected, but now he's throwing caution to the wind and just going for it.
Oh, yeah, it's like the old saying, coming from left field. He's actually coming from left field, right field, center field. You can see everything coming, and more importantly, his opponent can see everything coming.
You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away.
Up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. That's a good sharp hook by Bad Intentions. Cover up. And now you can see him zoning in on the target with that double jab.
Keep working the body.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Move your head.
Bad Intentions, his defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Comes right back with a shot of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. King's movement really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Halfway through this round here. Nice combination there. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right. Big shot comes crashing home. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
One, two, three, four, five.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
10 seconds to go in this third round. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Bad Intentions is ruined with that punch right there.
All right.
So 3 rounds are in the books here. King's up 2 rounds to 1 on Teddy's scorecard. Punch stats don't always tell the story, but in this case, he's been the busier man, throwing more punches.
Yeah, but he's also had to do a lot more work just to keep his opponent off him, just to keep him defensive.
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now, is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
Bad Intentions, his defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 air spin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Committing to the combo now, both land. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Off Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Carries the punch, puts one in there. Little double jab to the head. A little head hunting with the right. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Doubles up the jab. Big shot up top. He really got to him there. End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes off strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here, too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was. And whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight. Finish up good at the end of the round.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. King's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Very good, steady double jab there. Halfway into round number 5 here. He missed with that headshot. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Good two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. Well played, straight right hand. Bad Intentions is dazed after that punch. How about a return? And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? 5. King's rising back up. That takes some guts. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. That round comes to an end. A round that I do believe he won. He fought much better there compared to what we saw out of him earlier.
Yeah, don't show me how somebody behaves when they're winning. You know, really, I want to see how someone behaves when they're losing. He's behaving the right way. He's getting himself back into this thing.
Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay?
Over the hump, the back end of the fight now begins. King's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. Or he scores well with the double jab. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Hits him in the mug with the right. You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the third punch in there and landed the combination. See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it. Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep.
King's legs look shaky. He was hurt. What a big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
King's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down.
That's what I want to see. Keep working.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Defense, more defense.
Not able to land the uppercut. Bad intentions is sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
King's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Goes up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Halfway through the 7th round. That's classic work with the double jab. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Good-looking uppercut that time. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
I want you to bang the head.
Start of round number 8 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard. As you can see, King's up on Teddy's scorecard. He's been applying a good amount of pressure, and many times you get a close competitive fight like this, you're always going to give the lean to the guy who's working more.
Yeah, he's keeping him defensive. You know, his offense is also working as his defense because, yeah, we're saying that he's ahead because he's working more, as you just said, and you said properly. But the other guy ain't working. There's a reason why. Because this guy's working more. He's keeping him defensive-minded.
Right back to it to the head.
He's tired.
King's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. The halfway point of round number 8. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Bad intentions is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
Come on, kid, focus.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by King. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know.
Big shot. King's down. He may soon be out. This fight could be over. Bad Intentions is in a tough spot right now. Yes, he got up, but he looks like he is on a shaky foundation.
And this is where you hope that his trainer worked on these things in the gym. Just like in football, the 2-minute warning. You know, when it goes crazy, what do you do?
Keep moving.
Fine-looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Way to block there. Good return fire that time. Doubles up the jab to the head. Comes home for him. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. King's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Bad Intentions is unable to get up and continue on. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
That does it from ringside for 10.